And ciao nice people! Welcome to the stream! Thanks for the raid! How it's going? Nice to see you there! What a surprise! How is it? What were you streaming? I wasn't expecting a stream, thanks! I really appreciate it. We were about to start. And we are the second day on development on the game for the Game Jam. We are developing a game in 4 days. There will be 5 streams because, like, it's in the middle of the day. It started in the middle of the day, so we have more like 4 nights. 4 nights. No, not fortnight. 4 nights. So 5 days, I suppose. I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Ah, I heard about that one. There were some Italian YouTubers that played it like as a joke because they liked to find every bug the game had. Also, I believe I might have it. Maybe the first one. It was for free on Epic Game Store. Though I don't know, and I don't even know what kind of game it is. I believe it's a sort of open world game, I suppose. Really good. Huh, maybe it was the first one I remember from the Italian YouTubers. It was quite some time ago. I recommend. I know, though I have too many games to play, and to be fair, I'm more like, more for games with, I don't know how to explain, but I'm more like for games with unique mechanics and indie games. Though, if I had much more time, I would love to play any game. My backlog is infinite. So, what were you doing? Well, to be fair, we did a large upgrade from last time. Because last time, this is what we had. Is the music okay? Yes. This is what we did last time. We made some bombs you can spawn, and when they explode, they create some effects and ignite the next one. And when the next one explodes, ignites the next one, and also destroys the blocks. Though I did a huge graphical upgrade. Look at this update. Look at this upgrade. If this isn't a good upgrade. So, I did not code a lot of stream. I just replaced every graphic. I added pixel movement, so we are not bound to tiles. I also changed the flames into an animation of explosions. And I changed the font for the numbers. And small thing, I created a new type of bomb. The cherry bomb, which has a shorter fuse. To do it, it was surprisingly simple. I made another prefab here, so it looks different. And I just added a new parameter of the delay. So now every bomb has a delay. The cherry bomb is the one with a fast delay. So we can define everything for the items right here. Cute, thanks! The protagonist is supposed to be a maid which loves explosions. I paid $1 for those set of portraits, but I believe it was worth it because we have the face of the game here. The Miss Explosion maid. And also, to be fair, I also paid $3 other for this sprite. This sprite was more expensive than the portraits. I don't know why. Not only this one, there's also more poses like for climbing, dashing, fighting, which we don't need. But there is a winning animation sprite. We might use that. Or a falling one. Bomb waifu, yes! Yes, my plan is, since it's a game about explosions, I need to create a waifu about explosions. Because, in a way, explosions are my meme. I love explosions. I love joking about explosions. So, that's the chance to make a waifu of explosions. It's a little weird to make a maid about that, but I will, I didn't have many options to find a portrait. Unfortunately, I cannot make it on my own or commission one in 4 days. We don't have enough time. So, I did not code a lot of stream, except the thing of the small bomb. I also added a space here, that's not a small space here, to note the power-ups of the items, because I was considering maybe I can make a roguelike I can make the game a roguelike, which means every bomb might have upgrades. For example, more range, they pierce through objects, they ignite earlier, or they cost less. So I added those just to prepare in advance, with a maximum amount of upgrades, I would say. I may say huge explosion in Kingdom Come Deliverance next time I play. Oh yeah, maybe she was the one doing it. The maid. Okay. So we had this gameplay, but we missed the first part, because we're supposed to also be able to place the bombs beforehand. So we need an entire section before of preparation, which I believe it's the hardest part. Though yesterday we worked up on the concept and all we see now. So maybe, I believe we may finish the preparation, the section of the preparation this time. So how does it work? First of all, we should not activate this one. So let's disable it. Now, if we start, nothing happens. Well, we shouldn't even appear, to be fair. We should be a cursor. I wonder if I can disable the dot movement. I wish I could disable the the pixel movement. I don't think I can. Though we can still do with an event. Maybe it's better instead of trying out finding a way to. We can even do with the protagonist, to be fair. Wait, let me try something. So we want a cursor. So we should replace the protagonist with a cursor, right? So the protagonist will be... we don't have a cursor, right? I need to find one. We can have this one as a cursor, sure. The classic crystal. And we also want to not having the player able to move, because we don't want pixel movement. The best way is to put a loop. We put the player on loop and he won't be able to move anymore. But at the same time, we can have the player being able to move. We can put it here for now. So this one runs only once. And now the player will move in another way. We make it like this. If the player is pressing down, we move the player down. I believe it could be a little awkward though. Yeah, it is a little awkward. No. Because also to stop the player, we need to put it in constant loop. We should just make an event for that. A cursor. Though I would really like the player to move. Instead of looking for workarounds, let's just make it a simple way. So with the cursor, which we could spawn from another map, but it's better to just have it every map here. Temporary, it's this one. And you control the cursor. How do you control it? Well, the thing I was doing before. I would make the cursor the event number 1. Just to avoid chaos and other stuff. Okay, event number 1. Now the cursor moves down if you press down. We already did it. If you press down, you move the cursor down. Easy. Let's see. Doesn't seem to work. Also, why the... Ah, wait. I forgot this thing. Okay. Also, this thing is not spawning. Why? Okay. You can see it moves. We can make it faster. Also should be transparent. Let's see. Okay, it moves only down though, because of course we only made down. We have left. And everything else, really. Right? And the button up will move it diagonally. No, I'm kidding. Though imagine. Now we should be able to move everywhere, right? Oh no, wait, I messed up. The left button moves it down. Oh yeah, I don't know why. I didn't save, maybe. I believe it's fine. We need to replace it with an actual cursor though. Yeah, pretty fine. I'm stuck out of bounds. I'm stuck out of bounds. How? How even? How? Maybe because I moved outside the map. Oh yes, because if I'm not able to move, it won't be able... It will wait until it's able, which is impossible. So we need to skip if it's moving on the edge of the map. Also, it should definitely go above characters. So we'll be able to see it even if it go... Never mind. Never mind. Though it does not get stuck now. Though we should later find something for this. Huh. Oh well, only later. For now, the basics. This cursor will spawn bombs, which will not ignite. How do we do it? I suppose we can check every frame, right? Or even better... No, we can check every frame. We can have a check, right? Yes. Check if spawn bomb. Even better, we can put it in a condition. So if it spawns a bomb, we will know it. Interesting how some tiles hide it and others do not. Yeah, because those walls are meant to be above the player. It's a setting here. There's a star in this tile, the side here, because it will cover the player. It's necessary because sure, not now. Because the player otherwise would clip into the wall. Like... I will show you, wait. If you put the wall as not passable, you cannot walk on it. Ah, we cannot move. We still cannot walk on it, but you can see the character clips into the wall. At least the sprite. Which, by itself, it's not a big issue, but with the decoration here on the wall, it makes this weird effect. So at the end, it's better if it just stays above the player. Because this way, it will have this effect, which makes sense. Especially with the torch on the wall. Okay, we need to create this function we defined, otherwise it won't work anymore. And you put the cursor in the highest level? I believe unfortunately not, because tiles by default are above the characters. And the cursor is a character, at least how I programmed it, which is the easiest way. Being a game jam, I don't want to use too many resources. No, I will find a way. So, we need to make now the function we defined. Check if spawn bomb. Wait. This is stupid. Wait. No, I'm stupid. Because to check if I spawn a bomb means to spawn a bomb I press the enter or space. But I can just check right here. I can check if the button OK is being pressed. And if it does, then I can call the function preparation spawn bomb. That's it. We can even put this one in the condition as well, because maybe if the spot is not available, it will play a error sound or whatever. Here. So it will call it, and based on the result, it will do something or not. Like if I spawn the bomb, nice. If I don't, there's a buzzer sound. Okay, so how does it work now? I don't have RPG Maker much, I thought it was possible. Oh. Through code maybe, but I like RPG Maker because it doesn't have you worry about the layers overall. Only if you go a little advanced. For example, I did all of this just yesterday. So that's why I still like RPG Maker. It's, in my opinion, the best engine to work alone. Unless you want to do something fancy, like platformers, 3D games even. You could try with RPG Maker, but not really a good idea. So, when you spawn a bomb in the preparation, we already have a function to spawn bombs. Here, place bomb, place bomb. We can just copy the code if we need. Oh, hello. That's the code to spawn the bomb. Easy, right? But there are some issues. We need the X coordinate, Y coordinate, and the type of bomb. How do we know those? Well, for the coordinate it's easy, right? We need to get the event ID. And to be fair, we don't need the crystal to be... No, it needs to be on layer 1. Does it though? It doesn't, right? We can just put everything, all the code, inside the crystal. We can just put all the code in the crystal, right? Yeah, look at this. So now we can just say, when you spawn a bomb, you say this event ID. So now we will pass into the code the ID of that event. So now we will know the coordinates. Let me remember how to do it. Data map, no, data map, it's wrong. Data map doesn't consider movement. Game map, right? How was it? Game map. Game map events, here. Game map events, ID 1, for example. And we get all the information of the crystal. Here, for example, coordinate 6 and 1. Coordinate 6 and 4. 6 and 4. Right here. Which is where it starts, so it's right. So here we can just get the information of the event of the crystal. A cursor. So now we can just get the X and the Y. We don't even need to do all of this stuff, right? We can just put it here. Okay. And we need a type of bomb. For now, we just have the default one. Cross. What does place bomb do now? It's called this one, which it just creates a new object. Though, we need to do something here. Later though. For now, let's see if it works. Did I save? Let's see. I press enter. And look at this! We spawn a new bomb. Though you can see there are some issues. Like I can spawn some in the wall. We can spawn more than one on the same place. On the hall, on the blocks here. we need some limitation. And of course, like, we don't want to fill the whole map with bombs. There should be a limit. So we need to work on all of that. Look at this though. Wait. Before we do anything, we need to start the level. We need to program the start of the level. So how do we do it? So we can move the stuff that spawns bomb. Here it's the start of the level. And we need to trigger the bomb. That's how I want the level to play. The level starts with the protagonist spawning at a specific spot by triggering a default explosion. So that's the first trigger of the level. Even better, I could do animation, like... I have two choices. One, she drops a bomb, and on the right moment it explodes, you drop down. On the second one, which is cooler, she drops down, and by smashing the ground, she creates an explosion. I believe that's cooler. So, we can go on the second one. So, she will spawn, and she triggers an explosion on herself. How do we do it? We can just create a prefab for that, right? I call them prefab, but they don't exist in RPG Maker. This is something that emulates it. So, start. Do we even need a prefab for that? So we want to trigger an explosion on the protagonist. Though, see, how I coded, we need an event, so maybe we can go with this. We can have the cursor as the bomb, so we will remove it, right? For now we can have the event as the explosion, why not? So, how do we say that it's over? We can go with the cancel button. If you press cancel, you go in the next phase. So the cursor will teleport on the starting point. Let's see. The cursor will teleport on the starting point. So let's see here. Which should be defined in each map. And then it explodes. How do we do it? No, I believe it's better if we just spawn a new bomb whatsoever. We still need to know the starting point, but should be easier, right? Here. Yeah, I believe it's simple, right? We can just say, okay, now we place a bomb start on the coordinates. Was it 37? 55. We spawn the start bomb. The start bomb, it's a little annoying we spawn a bomb here, but I believe it's for the better. We need to define it here in the code. So it's a little awkward, but we can spawn it here. We can define it here. A start bomb. So you cannot place it. The range is only 2. Doesn't pierce. And explodes instantly. And the prefab is the event number 6. Let's see if it works. If I saved. I did save. Let's see. Move. Press bomb, 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 bomb. Go. Esc. Didn't work. Didn't work. Also, we should disable the menu. Wait. Menu access off. And why does it not work? Cancel being pressed. Maybe it spawns it, but it doesn't explode. Yes, because we don't have the ignite function. We can just have start bomb, and we can just do start bomb dot explode. That's the command, right? Explode, yes. So it will just trigger it right away. Let's see. I died, okay, but it started, look! The level started. Though we get a game over right away, because it explodes on us. Huh. How can we do that we don't die on the bomb that starts the level? We can do a check, right? We have it alert right here. Check hit. So if it hits the player and it's not, it's not the starting explosion, then you die. Though again, if it's not a starting explosion, as I said. So now we can spawn any bomb we want. Maybe a little too much. And now... Oh, we dead anyway. We died a lot of times. Though, look at the bombs! Why do we die multiple times, though? Did we place a lot of bombs? Why did we die at the starting explosion again? This bomb type... It's called start. This bomb time is different from start. Let's see it quickly. And now... Boom. 2 tries for... How many times do we explode? Do we spawn more than one bomb? Wait. Yes, we do. We do, because for each frame the button is pressed, we spawn a bomb. That's wrong. The button needs to be triggered only once. Okay, now we should spawn only one bomb. Okay, though there is the other thing that you still lose when you start. Let's see. This bomb type. I swear, I don't know why it's wrong. We should test it. That's probably what I do, right? Here... Wait, where was it? Here. Okay, so we spawn one right here and we start. Now we see. The bomb type is undefined? Huh? How is it undefined? It's right here. X, Y, and type. When we spawn the bomb. The issue here goes deeper. We need to go deeper, yet deeper. We check the constructor. So we see what happens when we create a bomb. So type, cross. Okay, yeah, the cross is fine. But when we start the game, we create a bomb instantly, which is called start. And the bomb type is set as start. Easy, right? And it explodes right away. Like this. Wait, this? Why is this? No. Oh no, here it refers to... Not the bomb itself. Why? Why? Ah, because check hit is... Check hit is unrelated to the bomb. Why? Why though? Why is check it unrelated? Ah, because we check... Wait. Who calls this one? Why is this called globally? Shouldn't it be linked to the bomb itself? Yeah, we should put it in the function of the bomb. We can have it at the end. I'm confused. Here. Okay. So check it now is referring to the bomb. We don't mess up anything, right? It's fine. Okay, now it shouldn't explode because we know what type of bomb it is. Now though, check it. Oh, so she's looking at me. Which line? "96. Oh, because now it's this. Check it. Okay, okay. But now we have it. Bomb, we don't die. Though we don't get control of the protagonist. And we still move the crystal. Because when we trigger this thing, we need to set up everything else. This thing disappears. So we can just have erase event, or we can just put it in the corner. Maybe both of them. And before erasing it, we give the player ability to move again. Let's see. Ah, it cannot move diagonally, but I don't think it's an issue. Hit the player can move, easy. Wait, though it doesn't get the movement ability. And it doesn't start a level. We should just trigger a switch that says start level. Which I suppose it's for the better. Okay. So we can just set it up there. We don't need to set up the rest. We just say start a level, which will activate this thing in turn. So we just need to set up the starting bombs. Let's see. Place, 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 go. Okay, nice, we did it. So the idea is, the main idea for the game is, we trigger the first explosion. We should create a chain to be able to create an exit for us. Let's see. Yeah, we won't make it in time, right? We won't make it in time. And we are dead. Well, we can just take the short route, I believe. I believe that's smarter, right? It has to be. Okay, now we can do. So we can have a trigger here, one here, and we are done, right? Though I suppose it also means if we want secret items, like we open the way for the chest, for example, or something here. We have the two bombs. We need to be wary of the... Oh, that's cool, they explode at the same time. So we have the exit, or we can go take the chest if we need. Which will be blocked by a crater, by a rock here. Okay, okay. We got the start kinda working. The protagonist still needs to be invisible. So we can have transparent on. And when she spawns, it's transparent off. I also want animation of her falling from above, but we can work on that. So here, she's not here. We should mark the starting point. And here she is. We did not trigger any bomb. I also want the ability to spawn bombs from her, which should be straightforward, right? We can do it later though. The most important part now is the preparation phase. We need to spawn different bombs. How do we do it? I believe it could be straightforward, right? We can have a window. I have an idea. Do I have this plugin for Windows? Yes, here I have it. So we can create it here on the start of the level. We don't need this anymore. At the start of the level, we define a new window. I need to remember how I did it because it was all in the other project, which we did 2 days ago. So I'm glad I made some practice with it. So how does it do? It's this. She's still looking at me. She's waiting for me to make some explosions. So, this code, here it defines the window. We want it super large. And do we want it on the top? Yes. Or even bottom. The top is better though. We don't want it very high, very tall. Though we want it very large. Also, I believe it can start in the corner, right? Let's see. Okay, for example, this is the window we may want to do. Though we may also want to change a color for the text. Anyway, the thing I want is we want multiple columns with the different icons for the bombs. So instead of project 1, we can do select bomb Q4. Because those are the buttons to select. And here we can have... Wait, I didn't make a selection on multiple rows. We can have a column, but not a rows. That's unfortunate, but rows are much convenient here. For now, we make it work. Maybe later I could think about making rows. On stream or off stream. The priority is to make the basis for the gameplay work. So we don't need the text here. And here the selection. So we got the option. Wait. I believe it doesn't support a special characters. Let's see. Yeah, because it goes directly on text. We can... I have an idea. What does option do? It's the same of text, but it prepares in advance. It moves the cursor there if it's selected. We can do something for the title, which means... let's see. I suppose the difference from text and title is not much. The only difference is the title is centered. But we can have a different parameter here, which is let center. Which by default we can make that the... well, we can change it later. The half should be... wait, I did it 2 days ago, I already forgot. We don't need this. So here's the text. We measure the width of the text. The free space here, this one. This measures how much to shift it on the right. But this considers the whole width of the window. So we can just start with this and fix it later. Or we can go with considered width, which will go here. Though if you draw normal text, you don't need this thing anymore. But if you want text, it won't be centered. So the considered width will be divided by the amount of options we have. And we remove the break, so it will still draw the thing we have here in the title. It's either random, but I hope it works. Let's see. Not you, you. Okay, nothing changed, which is a good thing, right? Because it means we made the change successfully. Though no, because we edited the other one. We edited this one. Let's see if it's the same. Okay, just goes over it? Huh. Why does it go over it? Maybe because... I don't know. She's still looking at me. It's important. It's a little annoying, so let's see. Maybe? Yeah, because it's a title, it doesn't consider the current text. We need to add it as well. Let's see. Use the text is 0 by default, but if it's text, it's the current text. If it's the title should have been before, to be fair, but could be a little chaotic. Maybe I should have sorted it better, but it should work now. It doesn't. Did I save? Yes. Ah yeah, because I don't apply the value, right? Okay. Now we have it. Okay. It works. Now, we should move the change on the game we are making, actually. Okay, overridden. And now we should work here as well. I don't see any difference, but again, it's a good thing. Now, for example, if we want to say that one is color 2, we can. Look at this. It's a different color. Can we put icons now? We can put icons! Okay, great. That's huge. So we can put a bomb with... do we want it on the side or above, though? We could put it on the title. Could be on the title. Or even below. Wait, I have an idea. Unfortunately, we need to program a cursor horizontally. But later. For now, let's work it like this. So those are the options. For now, we only have icons. So icon 1, icon 3, icon 4. That's all they have. And it's out of center even. Why? Maybe because it doesn't consider it to be text. I see. And so it doesn't count. I wonder if we can change it to only count colors. That only colors don't occupy space, of course. If it's a C, would it work? Would it ruin everything? Okay, seems centered though. Seems fine. Now, what we want is, by changing option with Q and W though, not with the Q up down because we have the crystal here as well. Also, we want it to Q and A because W is also for movement. Q, E. Okay. And later we should put below, but for now we can put it on the right. We have the description. We can put the description in a variable, because every time we move the cursor, it will automatically refresh everything. Though, which one comes first? The egg or the chicken? Or the kitchen? I believe the chicken needs to exist before, or the egg and the chicken need to exist before making a kitchen, right? Otherwise, what do you even do in the kitchen? Philosophical questions with Waldorf. So, we need to check if comes first the refresh of the window or the change of the selection. Also, doesn't matter, right? Because the change of selection doesn't trigger anything. So we may want, we need a new functionality. When you change the option selected, it will also change description. I suppose we can work with that. Let's see. Would only work if it's made before, though. Let's see for now. We can have description. So we can have the description. We may need more than those, though. More. Like, I would like to have the icon for the range, the duration of the explosion. So we need more information. We need to put an entire object inside. Though I like we can like nest them inside. Here we need to work on the plugin we started 2 days ago. Putting the description is important. We may first want to switch between bombs. You know what, yeah. For now let's switch between bombs. So when you switch between and you press a button, you should spawn another bomb. Also, you should not be able to close it. You want a lot of things from me, huh? But first of all, we can just have an option. Can select true, but can press OK, false, which is a new option we will add now. Here. Can press OK. Can press OK. By default is true. Because, yeah, who would make an option where you cannot press OK? Okay, so now we need to check to stop it when we don't want it to press OK. When we say you don't need to confirm, this one, right? Yeah. If the window is not closing and when the input is OK, so when you confirm and the window dot can confirm is active, then yeah, you confirm the window. We can call it can confirm, sure. And needs to be added as a new option. This can confirm will be passed from the option. And now, if we say no, we won't be able to press enter to confirm. Yeah, supposedly at least. Can press OK is false. Oh wait, I changed name though. Now it's can confirm. Okay, look at this. Whatever I press, it doesn't. Nice. Now we need that at a switch of every option we activate a switch. We can actually link a variable to the change of the option. The same like we did with selection. Here, because it defaults, by default calls can confirm, which we set the variable 1. We can keep the variable 1. We don't need variable 1, right? Oh well. We can do something similar when we move the cursor. Where, in a similar way, we save it on another variable, or we can even keep the same. You know what? No, the same no, because we need to know when the window closed. So we save in the variable 2 now. We can just make constant global variables maybe. We can have the select variable and the confirm variable. Just to start making some order. Select variable, confirm variable. The confirm variable, we don't need it, so we can have 100. The select variable, that's what we need, will be number 10. Okay. So now every time we move the option, the variable will change. We can visualize it with this. For example, we can make with the guy here changing when it's a different value. If it's the number 2 or if it's number 1. It will change. Or we can make it even number 3. Let's see it visually. You can see the guy changing. Though I need to default to a number 1, because at the start it doesn't appear. Though it's easy, we can have it at the start of everything. The variable selected bomb is 1. And here it starts selected. You can see the guy changes, which means we know what bomb we are selecting now. So we can just go there. There where? Here. Preparation spawn bomb. Which we were doing here, so we can just... We can know here the type of bomb. So, it's a little more complex here because we need to know which bombs we have. For now, we will have const type bomb type bomb ID, sure, is the variable. The variable of select variable. I should change the name, but okay. So here we get the ID of the bomb. So here we need to find which bomb type we selected. If, or we can go with let's go with if for now. Later we will find a different way. If bomb type is 1, bomb type is cross. If it's 2, it's fast. We don't have a 3, For now we can go with 2, but it's enough. So now we spawn bomb here, another one, and we select another one, and it's the same. Why? Why? Why, game? Why? How is the variable? Number 2 should be right. It's 2, it should spawn the fast type. Bomb type equal to type. I said it's a type here, fast. I'm a little confused. Let me try a little more. Like if I say explosion bombs dot bombs container, we will find the bomb we created, which is a cross. No, it's not a freaking cross. Why? We should debug here. Not you. So we stop it here. Let's see. Okay, the bomb type is cross? Huh? Oh yes. I'm checking the name, not the ID. I made a mistake. We check the bomb ID. That's the number, okay. Now it should work. I'm pretty confident. Now, spawn normal bomb. Now, the cherry bomb. Yes, look at this, look at this. Now we start and we die. Almost. Okay, the menu needs to disappear though. And this guy too. We need to close the menu. Can we just reference the menu? Yes, do we just reference the menu? Create window and we return the... Yes, we can just save the window. Okay, we create a window here. No, here. We can save it on a global variable. Okay. And now when we start, we can just delete it. It triggers here. So we can just go with select bomb window dot close. I believe it's enough. Remove. No, it's where is the thing to close it? Ah, it's only when you select. Windows confirm. Oh wait, there is. Ah, it's in the function of the window. Okay, okay. I believe it should be something more simple like this. Just close. So we can have this window dot close. That's the right game, right? Okay. And now we should be able to close. Let's see. Look at this! Look at this! It's fine. We may want a delay because it's a little sudden, but a classic 3, 2, 1 go or whatever. For now, though, it works. Now, even if we can spawn it, and of course we need more space because it covers the above part of the section, which we don't like. Also, we should be able to move it with Q and D, not the arrows. Though again, we can just have it as a parameter as well. So, select inputs. We can have an array of just Q. No, wait. I believe they are called page up, page down in the code. No, not this one. This one. Page up, page down. Okay. Lowercase. So I can say the left is page down, the right is page up. So here we also pass those parameters, of course. How did I call them? Wait. Select inputs. She's still watching me. Okay, again, if select inputs are not defined, by default they are, of course, up and down. Or to be fair, we need more options, right? Because you also want to move left and right. For now we put left, right. They should be in the right order though. I always like the order to down, left, right, up. Because it's based on the numbers of the numpad. Oh no, it's based on the RPG Maker numbers of those. That means down, left, up. We may want to change it here then. So down is page down. We can just go like this, right? Okay. Now we pass the parameters. And we need to save them. Move buttons. I should keep the same name, maybe. Select inputs. Okay, and now it's an array. And when we move, when we press a button, we don't check up or down. We check the button which is matching the up. In this case, it's the third one. We can... I believe it's better if we write it like this. Much better. Okay. So we should write it like this. Up is up, right is right, left is left, down is down. Pretty easy, huh? Of course, we need to use it even here. So down is page down, left is page down, the rest is page up. Not the best way to write it, but I want it to be usable in any way. Now maybe it will work, let's see. It doesn't work. Why? Ah, because maybe it will get passed as a... I don't know. Now. I need to trigger it when I create a window. Wait. I need to stop it when I create a window. So we may want a small pause. Pokemon. Let's stop it right there, Mr. Guy. And let's see. The select inputs is this one. It's right. Why it's not working? We stop it here and the select inputs are those. It's right. Pam, pam. Maybe they're not defined here? Page up, page down. They're here. Wait, the W is removed. And the Q? I believe I removed the buttons. I never remember where to find this one. It's, we need the 81 and 69! Oh, no, 67. Wait, which is 67? Where is my 67? Oh well, 81, 69. 81 is page up. 69 is not there. We can make it right here. Oh yeah, we got the 67! Let's go with the 67! Wait, you also got 69. You got both? That's kind of small, it's hard to see, but yeah, it's a 69. I believe there should be a different movement for the 69, right? The page up did not work. I wonder why. We can just check it here. Well, for now we reboot it. Just to be sure. I'm prepared for the fall of 6-7. I believe it will never fall. I don't know. I get this feeling. So, we put a trigger here. I don't like this one because it triggers every frame. Wait. Why did it not change? It did not. Ah, did we change the other one again? Did we? No. Ah, wait. It's called twice. No, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like to type it twice. The issue is we typed it twice. Huh, no, we need to check it for every window. So we regardless process every input of the windows. And there we check manually. So every frame we check for inputs for anything. Maybe it's cleaner this way. So process input. Where is it? Here. So if the window is not closing, we check if they triggered up, if they triggered down, or they triggered... was it confirm? I forgot. Okay. It's called okay. Okay. Like this. And same here. If it triggered down or you trigger up. Also, you trigger okay, but by default we're gonna keep it. Let's see now if it works. Only Q works. The E doesn't work. Though we got it halfway. That's huge. Why doesn't it work the other way? Only this one works. Also, we can remove the start delay. Also, because the protagonist can move. Okay. So nice, we can move with WASD. A doesn't work anymore, for whatever reason. Did I mess up something? Definitely. A is left. Yeah, that... No, wait. It should be stored here, though. Why left is not working anymore now? Is it because of the loop here? What if I remove it? Why stuff stops working? No, it's not because of that. What did I do? Why I cannot go left anymore? What is it? Can I undo everything? Did I change the wrong one? No. Or maybe I do. Oh, yes, yes. It's not 69, it's... I overwritten the 6.5 again. I overridden the default input. Okay, okay. So now they both what? No, wait. Page down. Come on, page down. Now it should work. Look at this. We move with WASD, and with Q&A we change the bomb. Perfect. Now, what do? We can just drop it whenever we want. And we can drop the type of bomb we want. So now when we start the level, the bombs start triggering. Damn, I died. Okay, we did well. Though we still need to show what are we selecting, right? Like, I will put better icons, of course, but I need a description. The player cannot know what they do, right? So I need all the information of the bomb. We need, I suppose, the price. A lot of things. We need the price, the cooldown, the timer before it explodes, the range, the piercing power, right? And the area of effect. We need a lot of things. I can put them though in 2 rows, in 3 columns. Let's see. So first of all, I kinda want to put them in a single row, but we can do it later if we have time. The most important part is to have the parameters change on the go. We need on the go to know what changed. Can we just do it? Now we did this. We added. Where is it? It's somewhere. When you move cursor, you update a variable, and only after you refresh the whole window. So this is huge. It means based on the variable, we will show something different. Okay. How do we do it? We can actually do it here, right? Let's add here, instead of text, we have variable. And we have a function that calls it. We can just define the name of a function here, right? Prepare bomb info. And we should put it in 2 rows. So it will be a container. We need to make a container also. Can we make the container like a selection? We can. Yeah, because an option. Can we just jump to the next option? How does it work? Yeah, we can just do this case. Case multiple, which will just go into text. Then what's the difference? wait. There's no difference. Never mind. We don't need it. No, we can just do. If it's a we can make a multiple row selection. Again, called. We need to make it. Oh well, for now we prepare it. A multiple. Which will be the same of the selection. Yeah, that's the same. We just need to call them option though. Then why do we need to call it again? We don't need those again. Okay. For now, this part is a little complex, but I believe we can do it. So the idea is, when we have a variable type of an entry, we need to make it here. Case variable. We need to render something special. I believe we can just go here, right? With variable, we call a selection which displays multiple things at once. Though we need first to prepare. Where is it? We can just do this. We can call the function we selected. So we have... Wait. Row. Yeah, it's... We get the information of the row. We get the function. We call the function. That's how it works. I don't remember. With parentheses, yeah, no shit, but... You know, here. Duplicate. Oh, shut up. Duplicate? What? Why it's the first one that appears then, huh? You may be wrong, Stack Overflow. You may be wrong. Okay. Window. Like this? That's a little weird. There has to be a better way. Print run2. You can just use it as a function? Okay. No. Can you? Let me try. This looks cool. Oh yeah, wait, This thing is not defined yet. Let's try. So we have ciaone, which is function return 3. If I say ciaone, I get 3. Ooh. Okay. That's all we need. And is it linked? No, we cannot refer to the original anymore. Okay, I get it. Pretty straightforward. So we define prepare bomb info. We don't even need parameters. So we prepare it. Function prepare bomb info. Called function pass in the window. Okay. So what do we do here? We should return something. So now we just call row function, and the result will be saved on row options. So it will link below and it will work the same. So we just need to return something similar to the structure of this. Okay. What if we just return this? Return this. Let's see what happened. Did I forget to close it? Yes. Needs to be a container. Okay. Let's see what happens. Damn, look at this. And there's an option below because the window is not tall enough. We can have it higher for now, but I will make a horizontal one. And look at this. I can just add another thing here. Though it's only selecting that. Maybe it's giving priority to those options. What if I say just a text? Yeah, okay. It prioritizes the others. So we can put any text we want here, which is dynamic, because we can decide on the go. Magic! Though we may want 3 rows. Can we do 3 rows? Let me see. So. Column, I mean. Column 1 is... We can have only one for now. For now we create column 2 and 3. And we return a collection of the 3. 1, column 2, column 3. Let's see what happens. Damn, it's not showing anymore. Why, I wonder? It does not draw columns. I don't know. I really need to draw columns all at once. I believe that's how you are supposed to display those, right? Do you? Yes. Yeah. No. Wait. Are you? Let's see. So this one calls to render a whole window. Yeah, from scratch. We need to debug it. We need a pause before. Now. Stop it right there, criminal scum. And we're going to render window. For now. Now it renders the window first time. Now though, if I click it... No, wait, not here. Here, render window. If I click it again, now it's creating the first options. The body are the 3 options. If I click it again, it will draw the other stuff. It will draw the 3 columns. Let's see. And also it starts at a... Wait, it starts at a different Y. Maybe it will still draw... Huh? It's empty? What do you mean? Also, why the body has only 1 container? Oh yeah, because I pass it as a single row. Though I still don't get it. Why is it not running? Is it an error? No. Is it an error? No. I'm confused. Just to be clear, maybe we should put it... Oh, but it is on a safe... No, wait. It's in the second column. We should put it in the first column to avoid the issues. Let's just have a single column then. No, wait. It's not even made for multiple columns, right? Let's see. So, this is the end of the selection, the end of the options, and we have another one now. Let's see. Okay. Then to make it fair, we should... yeah, we should pretend to have multiple columns then. Otherwise... here it is, okay, we pretend to have multiple columns at least. Though I still don't get it. Also, wait, if we have multiple columns, it will not align correctly. Because we want other stuff below. We could make a second window, but I like this idea. No, wait. We're having issues. Wait, not really. Because we can make up... yeah, I think it's fine actually. I will see. Otherwise I work off stream. So draw first, draw second, and now draw third. We have an array with all of those. We don't really need even to divide in three, but let's see. Body for each. Huh? Ah, wait, I should stop it here. My bad. So 1. Yeah, later. 2, 3. Now let's go. So it is the column 1. For each column it has, and it has 3. No, wait, this is the column we are checking, which has 3 ah, it sends 3 stuff at a time. For now, let's see what it does. So it means it will draw stuff, but it's messed up because it's inside the container. So we should remove this thing. Though we should fix where this one came from. Row options. We can actually have it like this? Wait. Row options. Because it worked, if I remove those, it will stop working in the other side. Because it's considered a single row, that's why. So maybe I should put 2 containers here, just in case I want multiple options, right? Nothing works now. Great. Why? I made a container of a container. It's the same. Oh, now though it doesn't count the right length. I see. So row options 0 length. Is it? Yeah, I get the length of the first row. We should get the length of the max rows, but let's see. Okay, seems to work. There's something weird though, and it's not with my word map. Also, the Q&A are not working anymore. Everything is broken. I'm very confused. I'm very confused by this. I should maybe find a simpler way. No, I want this. I want this. I need a way to select pumps. We can make with events, but at this point, since I'm here... Also, I believe it would help immensely doing it anyway, like this. And definitely doesn't make sense there are multiple icons. Only 2 icons. Also because here I pass... ah, okay. What if I pass 3 icons? Does it overwrite this one? Also, why it's diagonal? It's just confusing. Let's see the process. So, first, second, third. We go here. So now, first row. The icon number 2. Yeah, I believe it does overwrite one of them. So we should put empty spaces above. At least for now. Though it should have been counted. What if when I draw vertically, I will count? Only on the first row though. On the index, 0. That's a little complex, right? Oh, let's see. I have an idea though. Before we check, let me try. What if at the end of the function, when everything ends, we return current y, which will be returned here. So we can have current y increases by the amount it increases here. Though it only counts for the last row we draw. Also, does the current y not reset? Wait, the current y does not reset every column. So, we should still do it here. Current y is reset to the start. Every column. Except when we finish, let's see it like this. Now we don't see it anymore anyway. Though it doesn't get overridden. Why does the Q&A not work now though? I have multiple questions. Let's see. Again. Here. Call it. And now. Input up is page up. Input down is page down. And when we do, we move cursor. You're telling me it's not triggered? It gets counted. So why there is an issue now? Okay, so we have... Does the cursor... Yeah, the cursor is drawn. The option size is 1. Wait, it's wrong. It's 3, at least. Because maybe it gets overridden by something else. Yeah, here. That's the issue. We should make them... I suppose it's better if we just make it split. It's not worth. It's not worth. For now we do it like this. We don't update the option size. And here we send the whole thing. Well, to be fair, there's no difference here, right? Let's see. Okay, here we can still move. The other thing does not spawn. Why? We're gonna see now. So still in drawing columns. 1, 2, 3. Is the third one. So here we draw the first row. The first... Oh, we cannot see the column. But the first row is just text. Let's see. Text, we get the sides. We get a width. And it needs to be a lot on the right, huh? Why? Considered width is the body length. This. I can select this, okay. This body length. No, it's divided by that. So, why does it start this high? Considered width. It's the inner width of the window. Okay, so it's the sides of the window, so it's actually fine. It's actually normal then. Not really though, because why it's this high? Inner width. It's 700 now? Oh yeah, because it's very wide. Yeah, it makes sense. So it would make sense. Yeah, I get... I see how much space there is. And I center it. Since it's just an icon. So I draw it on those coordinates. Though it's very low. 280. What if I have it taller? Okay, I see. It's drawn very low. So maybe I should not add the values here. Maybe I should not. Especially now that it works. Yeah, never mind. Maybe I should... Yeah, because maybe it doubles up with the thing that is before. We should just count how much it increases. So we can have total y increase. By default it's 0. Or we can even call it starting. Oh wait, it's here, start y. So we can just make the difference. We can return start y minus current y. Or the opposite. So we know how much it did increase. We know how much it will increase, and now it will appear in the row below. Ooh, still too much. Maybe we need to decrease it once. No, it's a little... Ah yeah, because we increase it at the end. Okay, there it is, finally. So instead of those, we just draw the next. I want to see if it works without adding artificially new rows. No. So we need to add them before. I hope it's fine. I hope it doesn't create issues. Well, I'm gonna see them later. This is the hardest part though. But at least we managed to make the spawn of the bombs very fast, surprisingly. Also, we are not even 2 hours in. I'm lost. Wait. We should first work on this one now. On the description of every bomb, now that we have it. So, let's have the const bomb type. Oh, we should get the bomb information, right? For not the bomb type, which is game variables, and I don't remember. Why? Yeah, no, it's right here. The select variable. So we get the value where we store the information of the bomb, and now we have the ID. And from the ID we need to deduct like what we did here. We should get something like this. Function get bomb info from selection ID. Very long name, I know, but we can just go with this for now as testing. Return cross, otherwise return fast. And by default we return cross, even if it should throw an error here. Okay. So here, let's get const bomb info, and we throw the selection ID. No, the bomb ID. We should call it selection ID, to be fair. Okay. Now this one we return the whole object of the bomb, right? So if it's one, it should instead return the explosion bombs dot bomb types or whatever. Bomb type. Why I cannot? Why it's not in yellow anymore? It's annoying. So here we get the bomb types. So we can just bomb types and we get cross here. The same here with fast. How do we get the name of the key? Well, does it matter when we spawn a bomb? No. Maybe we should just put the name inside. I swear, there has to be an easier way to get a key. I swear there has to be a simpler way, right? Object is object, really. Let me try. So, explosion bombs dot bomb type cross. Test one is this one. So test one is the bomb. What if I say explosion? What was it? Explosion bombs. No, explosion bombs. Bomb type. Keys. Test one. No, they lied. They lied to me. Ah, because I should refer to the object, not the class. Wait, don't. No, that's wrong. For now, we can just put it in the actual name here. Though, there has to be a simpler way. Later I will look for it. Okay. So here we get those. By default you return this one. We don't need bomb type anymore, or at least we need it later. Bomb type is bombinfo dot name. And this should be enough. Hello Michael, and Mayendra. I was tabbing for a second to look for this thing and you came. Hello. Have a good jam. I'm having it. Hello Mayendra. Good evening. Great news. I got banned by... No! My favorite streamer. Wait. I can ban you too if you want, so you can get banned twice. No, I don't want to do it because I don't know how to unban people. I would have done it for the elephants. No, don't worry. If... It's unfortunate to hear that, to be fair, but... I feel like though if someone bans me, then maybe... we are not the right fit for each other, right? In a way, you don't vibe with a streamer that doesn't agree what you say, and on the other side, the streamer doesn't want to have those messages in chat. So I'm not saying it's like a relationship, but like a relationship, if one of the two is not happy, neither of they should not force it. I'm not saying to create parasocial relationships with streamers, okay? Though I would create a parasocial relationship if the VTuber is cute, okay? But that's my issue, okay? That's one of my issues. I don't know why, but I have a feeling. Well, I understand, because it happened even to me once. I was in an Italian YouTuber Telegram channel. It was Un Pad per Due. Michael might know it. And suddenly one day I checked, I was banned. I did not even write for 1 year or something. Maybe they thought I was a bot, but I literally went in an interview live with them, so I don't know. Maybe someone banned me by mistake, I'm pretty sure. Though I didn't inquire. My favorite streamer is my bro, Waldorf. Let's go, bro. Even if I don't manage to chill out like I want to do. Well, to be fair, my streams are not really chill often. Maybe when I program, when I code, but I don't even know myself with what I want to be. Maybe not really a chill streamer, I don't know. I definitely know. Yeah, good times. Good times when we were doing interviews. There was me, there was Lollo, there was Testament. There was someone else. Maybe Old Pat. I don't remember Old Pat going there though. Maybe? I don't remember Old Pat. But there were definitely me, Missing 7 and Testament. I found out I only follow him because I can warn streamers not to raid him. Maybe that's the reason, I suppose. Why do you tell streamers not to raid him? Are you going yandere on your favorite streamer? Is that a thing? Cringe games are chill. I would claim it's the opposite of that, but I suppose. Whatever. I forgot what was I doing. Oh yeah, we changed the criteria to spawn bombs. Let's see if it works now. Okay, it's covering the whole screen, but we can fix it later. Okay, it works as before. Now, please, please, for the love of Leven, make it smaller. 300? Wait, wrong side. $800, 300. Okay, temporarily it will be this one, but I only want 2 rows. 3 at max. And I want the row below, instead of icons, the description. With an icon, of course. I was joking, I really dislike him. Ah, okay, you went from yandere to tsundere, I see, I see. You were going through the phases, don't worry, it's normal. Everybody I know of the same communities thinks the same of him. I would say, I see no point on hating someone. If you see someone you don't like, you just go on, you ignore him. Otherwise, if you think about a person you don't like, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your emotions. Isn't a better way to deal with a person to ignore them instead of hating them? Because if you hate them, you're wasting your time on them. Oh, hi the block. Welcome. We are developing a game for the Game Jam game. And we were stuck a lot on the interface. Especially on the menu. Now we want... What was I doing? I want to display the information of those items. For example, we want to show in which order the range. Let's see. We want the shape. Then we want on the same row the range. And the third one should be the piercing effect, the delay. Then we want on the second row the cost. And as the last one we want what was it? The pierce. What's my idea for the game? My idea for the game, since the team is countdown, well, maybe now we have a very big interface that it's body blocking everything, but let me shorten it up a little. Okay, the idea is, oh, now we can finally see the whole concept. You place bombs in advance. You can also select the type of bomb. And when you start, you have 10 seconds to let the bombs explode. Avoid getting hit. Oh. This one did not trigger! No! 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 Dead. Let me try again. So, we can make a fast bomb here. Another fast bomb. We should be able to remove them though. We can have this one here. Another one here. And here. And now, it should trigger everything. Can we do it in time though? Oh no! I'm dead. Well, okay, that's the idea though. We need to place them strategically. And at the same time avoiding getting hit and of course avoiding enemies. And maybe explode enemies as a bonus. I don't hate him, he keeps popping up in my follow list. Well, just ignore him. I watch all the RPG Maker streamers, all of them. Well, that's not a lot, right? Zephyr is not even streaming RPG Maker a lot now. There is a Ragnarok Aesthetic, Nova. And there is also... Damn, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Oh well. Game is over. I died. Yeah, I still need to set up a lot of things. Did disappear? Wait. Yeah, oh wait, we need an extra row. Just a little taller. Here. Why it's not centered though? It's annoying. Should it be centered? Maybe it should, but it's a problem for another day. So now we need to put all the information here. Luckily though we can get... we have the function here. Get bomb info from selection ID. So, get bomb info from selection ID, bomb type. And here we get all the info. So what do we do with those info? First, the shape. I suppose we should make multiple functions. Get shape. Bomb info dot, how was it? Explode. And it will return a number. Cross or square. I believe it should be a little more better. Yeah, I don't like this thing, to be fair. Wait. Right? Yeah, I don't like this one. We can just have it here. We can replace this one with cross. And this one with square. We don't need anything else. So we get the explode shape. So if shape is square, we return. Oh, we can just return the name. Wait, we can just get a name. Never mind. Here we get the name of the explosion. Okay, let me add the tick so we can insert whatever we want. Okay. At the moment I'm working on Minecraft. When I finish the end event, I will continue RPG Maker. Are you participating with Minecraft in the game jam? Explosion! And good night. See you. Thanks for coming by. My idea for the game is Dance Dance Revolution. Instead of playing, you count how many times the bot can hit the arrow. And there's modifiers. Rotation. Ah, I'm working with rotation and arrows in my actual game as well, not this one. Dance Dance Revolution. Ah, rhythm game. I never tried to make a rhythm game. I feel like it's hard though, because you need to time everything on the music. But again, I never tried. And the main mod here. Yeah, I was half kidding, since I don't think you can participate with Minecraft or a Minecraft mod to the game jam. So we get explosion type, then we get the cost. Cost? Yes, it's in the second row. How is the cost? The cost should be bombinfo.cost, right? Cost, range, strength, delay. Then we have the range. We can have it here again, bomb info range, and we can have 2 tiles. Then we have the pierce. This one, I will put a description. So we can have get bomb pierce desk, which we define inside, because we only need it here. If so, I suppose it comes from the bomb info strength. I swear, sometimes I type strength, like here. No, this one is not. This one is not used, at least. Okay. So the idea is, if value is 2, it means return normal. It means it will stop at the first one. No, wait, to be fair, I want them to pierce by default, right? In any case, if the value is 3, it will pierce. If the value is 5, it will strong. It will strong, sure. And if we can make 10 omni or something, I don't know. And this is this is the description of how strong it is, the bomb. Okay, we need the last one now, which is delay. And we have the delay in milliseconds, in frames, which we don't want. I want them in seconds. Okay, Michael, thanks for coming. Have a nice adventure. So, I suppose we don't need a function for that. Const seconds delay. Or we can just get a bomb info dot delay, right? It's called delay. And we divide it by 60. So we get it in seconds, hoping we get also milliseconds. Okay. And it should be enough. Let's see. Let's see the magic work. Look at this. The values are changing. Cross, 2 tiles, 3 tiles, and the 1, 2 though is not clear. What is that one? The seconds. No, wait. The first one is 1, yes. What if we make it slightly faster though? 40. What happens? Yeah, no, not like this. We need to fix it. How do we fix it? We can just have like a matte floor or something. So we can have matte floor. That's without uppercase, right? We divide by 60 and we multiply by 100. And we divide by 100 after. Okay, that should be enough. And look at this, 0.66 seconds. With also the 99, we can just put an icon next. We can have a $1 or something. Not $1 though. A number, sure. A symbol, just to say it's the price. Okay. I believe it's enough. We need to put right icons, but that's how I wanted it. So every bomb now has a description. Though I want it... I want to be less invasive, of course. Huh. We remove 2 rows, but it will occupy a decent amount of screen. Maybe we can put it on the bottom of the screen? I don't know where to put it, to be fair. We can just have the map shift lower, then. Like this. I feel like it's not enough, though. Also because I don't like that the map... No, I think it's fine, to be fair. We have 2 bombs, now we can put both of them. Like the smaller bomb, the big bomb, which pierces, another big bomb, and the small bomb. This should be enough to win, right? Huh? Wait, what was this explosion? It only exploded 1 tile. What happened? What happened? What is this shitty explosion? Give me a sec. So it's the start explosion. Though the range was 0. What is that? It did change before it was working. Before it was working! I suppose we should stop at explode, right? Let's see. Bomberman explode. Explode is triggered. Now, this. Explode. Maybe the explode type. We changed the explode type. Oh yeah, did we... Wait, I see now, I see. We need to change the explode type even here. Check it. Where is it? Should be spawn fire here. If the explode type is cross, that's it. That was the issue. You can see. Now, let's try to solve it. Why not? So you spawn here. We need to put an indicator here. We need a stronger bomb here, though. Wait, it will destroy this rock, right? Doesn't matter, though. Yeah, it does, because we can put a small one here, the big one here, another small one here, the big one here, and we are done. Go away. It did not trigger. Ah, yeah, because it's yeah, because it does not pierce the first explosion. Never mind. We can put then a big bomb, then a small one here, a big one here, another big one here. That's the solution. One more. Okay, and we are safe. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, though we need to be able to remove the bombs. Also another thing which I already forgot. What is it? Damn, I forgot. This music is Mario Galaxy, maybe? No, it's Mario. Underwater, maybe. Oh, wait. We also want to put a limitation on spawning bombs. I forgot. Also, yeah, that's what I forgot to do. Return the delay to 1 full second. Oh, you know what? We could even increase it, so we can decrease it later. 1 second is a lot, but it's pretty weak. Also, I like the idea that you can also strategize something more. Like, as I said, here a small one, here a big one, here another. No, damn, I messed up. I want a way to remove them. If you click on a spot that already has a bomb, you should be able to remove them. But we're gonna work on this right now when we work on not being able to remove a bomb anyway. So where is it? Preparation bomb spawn, right? What did call the bomb spawn? This thing. Preparation spawn bomb. So here we get a cursor, and we need to get first information of everything. We need to check if there are other events on that slot. Or even better, if there is a bomb on that slot. And overall, if that slot could be... if you can place anything on that slot. First, how do we check if you can walk on that slot? Did we do something here for the bombs? Yes. What was it? It was when the bomb explodes. I forgot. It was when you draw the animation of the fire. And if... I see, only on the toughness. Though, we didn't spawn on the walls, right? Oh yeah, because there's a limitation. Does this return false if you try to spawn on a place you can't? Let me try. Two on 1, 1. Undefined. Yeah, not what I wanted. But you can get the ID, as you do with bombs. Game up last spawned event ID. Undefined. We could reset it and check if it's spawned. Do we even get a return? Doesn't seem to get a return. But we can do this. Wait, I have an idea. And we can try it right away. We can have this one, and if last event, we don't even need to type it, to be fair. So if the event we spawned is nothing, first we set it to 0 or null. Is it null or undefined? If the last spawned event is undefined, it means nothing spawned. So we say don't spawn anything in that direction. We can easily check this by putting a bomb here. Yeah, I need to explode first though. Look at this! It did not go through this one because it realized, stop here. Great. Now we can do the same thing here, right? Yes, we can. The same trick. We set it to 0 and then we check it. Where is it? Place bombs. Place bomb gets this thing, but... Huh, wait, it places it. What if you can't? We need to put a limitation on that, yeah. We can do it directly inside. Wait. It can be a little confusing. Is there an easier way to check if you can place something there? Unless... Which is not placing random stuff, hoping it would work. Well, we can just have... I have an idea. Do I? No, wait, I don't know which one we run first. Though it will first generate it, right? So we can have this one to delete itself before it's being placed. So first we delete this one. We make it spawn only on events. And now, if this event ID is equal to undefined, then we may have some issues. We have to delete this thing. I'm sorry, Patrick, we have to delete this thing. Remove. I kinda want to delete it though. We can just go erase event. Does anything delete this itself? I don't think there is. Oh wait, you don't need to delete anything, right? Since there is no event. Delete this. Okay. So we just delete the object itself. So now what happens if I try to spawn something on the wall? Oh, what do you mean? On delete? What is the issue? Game. Tell me! What is the issue? Okay, somewhere here. No. At least I found it right away. Right, like this, right? Huh. Something more? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course. This delete. Okay, I see. Now, if I spawn it on the wall, we get undefined, right? If I spawn it on the actual place, I would say 4, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7 it is. Oh, wait. No, we don't get anything. Oh yeah, because this is not a class. We need to call through the actual thing. Let's see. What if I call through code now? Undefined. What if I... Yeah, because it won't spawn, right? What if I spawn here then? Still undefined, but it still spawned. It should return something different, right? No, it doesn't. Wait. No, it doesn't. We should return the object. Or even better. Const object. If object, return true. Otherwise it's false. And just to be sure, we should debug right there. It's getting complex, but it's necessary. Also, I'm glad I'm doing it in one evening. Here. Now, let's do it the normal way. I said the normal, shut up, normal way. Now, we spawn first here. We place a bomb and it's an actual object, so it will return true. What if I do it on the wall now? Or we can do here, sure. Huh? No, I didn't mean to. No. If object and the object is there, we need to check the event ID then. Because the object is not deleted. I believe it's the easier way. Why did it not get deleted? Let me check here. Just to avoid having too many objects. Damn, it's getting very long. You're too long. No, wait, that's the wrong one. That's why it's long. That's why it's long. It was the wrong one. Okay, let's see now. Here. Place. Event ID is undefined. Delete. Yeah, that's the point, right? Maybe it takes time to delete, and I don't know. Still, the event ID is not, so now it's false, and we need to make a sound. For now, we will have a buzzer, sure. And for placing, we will have a sound. A fire, maybe. A drop even, how it's called, down. Not this one. Anything? We can have one of those, was fine. Not really. It was down. I should find a better one. Though for now it works. You can see the sound, vaguely. And it says no there, awesome. Oh, even on the vents, cool. On the player, it does. Okay, that's... pretty consistent. One here. Also, we place more than one. Okay, you can still place on events. We may want to run a check then. For now, I will leave it. Maybe in the full game I will change it. Or if I have time. Let me note it. Though, those are events as well. What's the difference with this? Ah, maybe because... never mind. Because maybe this one is set as below... No. Why can you not place on those? It's set below characters even. Huh? You can walk on those? No. Maybe this one. I'm confused. It's set below characters. I'm confused. This one is the only right. What if I set it below characters? Also, no, I'm very confused. Why? I still can. I'm very maybe there's another... Wait. Why it's below characters, but I cannot walk on it? I'm just confused. Maybe it's based on this one. Yeah, you can walk on this one, on the tile set. I see. So, it's cool. So, it doesn't read the passability of the event, but on the object on the tile, which is cool. It means that also the sphere or the chest should be blocking. Okay. So now I cannot even put something on the sphere or the chest, which I cannot really see. I can still put more bombs on the same place. So, what do I do? We need to check if a bomb is on that spot. Should we just do the check before placing? If you press OK, we place a bomb, but first, we should check another thing. Is bomb on that spot? If there is, we remove it. If there's not, we place one. If there is, we place a jump. This one for now. Okay, now we need to create this function though, if there's a bomb on that spot. Let's see, tick down, place bomb here. Also, I believe we should pass the parameter of the event as well, like we do here. So we know which crystal it is. So we do the same thing. No, wait, selection ID. Here we get the cursor. We don't care about the selection ID, we just need to know if there is another bomb on that slot. What we do is we can do explosion bombs and we can create a new method, which is get if bombs, or even better, move bomb on that tile, X and Y, or to be fair, cursor X, cursor Y, and we return the result. Okay, now we do it. We make the same, we make a static, so it runs only once for the whole class. Remove bombs on the tile, X and Y. We set a let removed false, and we return it after. So we know if it was removed or not. And then for every bomb, we check. No. For every bomb, if bomb, let's see, we can do bomb X equal to X, and then, wait, did we check it already here? Yes. Can we make like a function for it? Is on tile X y. Pretty straightforward, but why not? If this x is x and this y is y, return the result. Okay, maybe it's a little more practical, I don't know. Here, if the bomb is on that tile, we remove it without making it explode. How do we do it? Remove here. No, remove makes it explode, right? Oh no, the switch B makes it disappear. Is it? It makes it explode. No, wait. Then it's wrong. Because it should be in the explosion, the trigger. It's not called anywhere else, right? Is it? Yeah, okay. It's only called here. Instead of removing it, we can just activate the self switch. Okay, so the remove now can be actually used to remove the bomb. And this delete. Okay, so now we can call the remove on the bombs that we tried to remove. Here. Bomb remove. We can return true. Can we return true inside here? I believe we can. Let's see. Event ID not defined. Where did I mess up? $207. So I suppose we can just return false at the end. Ah, should be on the parameters we send. I see. And now, place. No. It's still getting inserted. Did we do the check correctly? It's bomb on that spot, I see. Oh, hello Tunophilia, now it's going. We are now working on the first half of the game, of the puzzles, which is placing bombs. I made a menu here where if you switch the selection, it will change the information of the bomb. I should make it more small, though, smaller. And for now we have two types of bombs. I'm working on removing them, but so I don't know why it doesn't work. Though I believe it's simple, we should just check here. Where was it? Here. I should have made it one extra. Let's go here. We have the remove bomb on that. Ah, it was selected already. By mistake, probably. We don't need this. Now, if I select here, it will call the place, which is okay. And nothing. Did I mess up something or it did not call the thing? Yeah, it was skipping over it, right? Is bomb on that spot? Did I call it correctly? It did not crash, so I suppose it did. We get the event ID. And we check if there is something on that tile. We can make an extra step. Though I don't think it would help because we know the result. We know it's false. We should check from the source. If bomb is on the tile, which we know it's this one, we return true. Which we return in return. We return in return. That's good. Thanks. I lost a lot of time by trying to organize the window because it's still a mess. But at least I can use it in the future. I'm still setting up the UI. Oh yeah, that's what is the same thing I did. Return! Oh no, there are too many returns. You're getting me confused. It's like the other time when JSON came in chat and every time I was mentioning a JavaScript storage JSON, he felt called into action. Okay, we need to see what's wrong. And it's not with my word map. Here. It's not even called. Maybe it should be called here. Let's see. 1. It checks if it's on the tile. It's not. We place it again. And now. Bomb is on tile. Let's see. X and Y. Oh, we don't know the XY. False. What do you mean false? Y is undefined? Why? Funny, huh? Okay, I see the issue now. Y is undefined. Again, Y. Like, we have cursor Y here. Huh? Huh? I swear, I don't get it. Let's see. Let's stop here. We place 1 here. We get the cursor information. X and Y, which is undefined again. Oh yeah, because it's uppercase. Come on! It's uppercase! Okay, I don't have anyone to blame but me though. Now it should work. It doesn't work! I swear, I swear. Place. Now, we pass on the information. We should have the Y, which is 8. It's 8, right? Should be here. Yeah. So for each bomb, we check. It's the bomb on tile. No. What do you mean no? Every bomb is there. Let me check. Is on tile. Maybe this is wrong. Undefined again. Yeah, because I need to pass the parameters. I see. Sorry, I sound angry, but to be fair, I'm angry with myself. Or maybe because I'm here over what? 2 hours. But usually yesterday I streamed like 3 hours. It's fine. Okay, that's the issue. Now we're fine. So, place. Place again! No! Why? So, this one. Here, checks X and Y. The X is 4, which is the same, and Y is 4, which is the same. So it should return true. Right? Here. True. Maybe it played the sound, right? Maybe the bomb did not remove then. I'm confused then. It returns true. Oh wait, right! You cannot return inside the for each. I see. It can only return outside. So we should have let present false. Okay. Now it should work. I said it before, but now I'm sure. Look! Look! If I select a different bomb... Guys, it works. It works. I'm not even hiding it. I'm very happy. It works. You can just remove bombs. Yeah! We have it. So, for example, if you want to take the chest here, which you can barely see, but okay. Since you explode here, you can place a random bomb. You cannot place anything now! Why? You cannot place anything! Maybe the bomb did not go away, but... Bombs container. Yeah, there are 7 bombs. They did not get deleted. Why? When we remove the bomb, I will call delete here. And I also place a different position. We could set the position to 0, 0, but I don't get why it doesn't delete. Oh well. This brutal mode, X is 0. This Y is 0. I don't care if it doesn't delete, it's not there. Look at this. Yes, yes, yes. So, this one, the quick one. Doesn't matter we got a quick one, but okay. Here. I think it's okay. Big one, and we are free. Go. It did not trigger. Ah! Yeah, because we shifted the map 1 tile lower. We should set a starting point, but... Where is the spawn? I forgot. Here. On 5, 6. The next one is 6, 7. Right spot. So we have... Remember my strategy? This one, the short fuse, long one, and we are free. Why it's not triggering now? I'm the one triggered. Okay, let's see. It definitely is in the range. Does nothing work now? I changed something about it, I suppose, but... Yeah, nothing is working anymore. What's the goal of the first part? You need to destroy the spheres? No, the goal of the first part is you just need to create a path, because you're not able to escape now. I want to make the player able to place bombs, but only one at a time. So they need to create a path before. I need to beforehand prepare a path to escape. So the bombs will explode one after the other. So the player needs to strategize how to place their bombs. They will have a limit, of course. Now, why the bombs are not exploding? I made a change, right? To activate the selective switch when why they explode. Ah, I also made a change here. I see. I made a change when I check if the bomb is on the tile. And I need to put X and Y. Okay. I changed that. So now, bomb here, 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 here. Because you can see there is no way to the exit. This way below is the hardest. The way you can get the chest now. Now the way for going out is open. And we have 1 second to spare, barely. To be fair, there are 12 seconds, but it doesn't count the 11th second and the 0 seconds. So virtually there are 12. But sounds much cooler with 10 seconds, right? Okay, we did it. I'm very happy with what we did. The window needs to be simplified, but we also need to show the price. Like how much to pay. How much money you got, how much resources you have to place bombs. I want every bomb to cost something. And maybe the cost will increase every time you place a bomb. I suppose we should work on that next time, though. We have already. I also want it to be a little more random, right, with a roguelike system. Can we program it in time? Well, we have the whole day tomorrow. Maybe I could make a longer stream or one in the morning. Or evening. Or in the third option. The afternoon. Well, I can do it even now, though. We have those streams for this reason. I need to choose which order to do. Also, I would like to place a name of the bomb, to be fair. We can put it here instead of select bomb. Also, it annoys me having this one here all this time. Also, now we also need a way to put multiple bombs, everything we have equipped. Because we did not unlock every bomb at the start, right? What was I doing? Yeah, making it shorter. Okay, I can see now more. I can now see more. I want to put the options horizontally though. Which is another hassle, huh? It is, it is. I can put everything on the side, to be fair. Though, if I remove one row... Wait, with my one row though, it's not still visible, right? I could actually put everything on the column. You know what? Yes, I should put everything on the column on the left. It's a little weird, right? No, I could put a space below the bombs. Yes. Maybe it's better to put it on the left, even because it's already working if I put it on the left. I'm saving the old version. Now, we make it less wider. We don't need multiple columns. And especially the return here. Again, I will save the old version, I suppose. We don't really need it though, because it's straightforward. We make multiple columns now. No, it's all in the same column. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just put them in this order then. Let const shape text, and we put the whole thing here. And we do the same for the rest. Const range text, const delay text, const strength text, and cost text with all of them. Range, do we? Yes, range. Strength and delay. Okay, we can just put all of them here in a single column. Though to be a single column, we need to put another outside. Okay. We don't need those anymore. Let's see now how it will appear. Oh yeah, I forgot to make it taller. Though, seems more reasonable. Much more reasonable. We can even make it a little less wide. But taller. Look at this! I should align them on the left though. Also the title should be smaller. And there should be a space in between. And we have space to put a name. Okay, though it's nice. Also, we can change the icons, but later. So now we can put a free space. Can we put an empty one? Does it even do anything? Yeah, free space. And what did I want to change? I forgot already. But we wanted to maybe change the title here. We can just have select. No, I kinda want to add the full text, but I don't want it to occupy too much space. This is the right amount. It says a lot without occupying too much space. We can have 2 rows of description maybe. I think it's fine. So doesn't even need to be a title, right? So select bomb QA in 2 rows. Here, select bomb, QA. It was better horizontally, but this one works well as well. Wait, what if I put a lot of bombs? Like, a lot of bombs. Go! I'm safe! Look at this. I'm safe! Also, those don't connect, huh? The bomb's body block. I wonder if I should... Maybe I should make the bombs passable. I don't think it makes a difference. Let's see if it makes a difference. No, not you. Okay, yeah. Wait. The bombs that are about to explode are body blocking. I see. We can make them through, so even the events can walk through. Okay. I forgot that part. Though having the bomb's body block you is an interesting choice. I will see later if I want to change it. For now, let's keep it like this. Now, what do we want? To finish the game. When do I want it? Now. Explosions, I mean. So, the thing we need now most, I believe, is being able to change what bombs we're allowed to use. Also, I was considering if we let the player place their bombs. For now. I believe we should let the player place their bombs, because this way there is more action the player needs to do. For example, the player might not link a bomb to the next one, because they will place a bomb themselves. Because they don't have enough money, for example. Okay, what do we want here? If we have an extra bomb, it needs to appear here. How do we know which bombs do we have? We can have it. I suppose we can store it somewhere. Let's see. I suppose I can store it here. Have one. By default you have the cross one. The power-ups is the only one that gets reset. So I believe we should reset this one regardless. Have 0, because we don't have. Or false. True and false. Okay. This is the square one. Let me go on the fast one, which we don't have as well. So now we may want to change it so it only shows the normal one. Did we have anything else programmed? We have the cross one, but no, the X one. The X, though I didn't program the flame on the crosses, on the corners. Not even the square one I did program. For now, let's see. We need to check power-ups. Since it's global for everything, we need to check this one. And check which one have true. Oh, isn't it better though to have it stored somewhere else? It's better to have it somewhere else, maybe. Owned bombs. Which is just an array. By default you have the cross one. Okay, that's more like it, I believe. And now we do something similar like we did here, a prepare bomb info. function prepare owned bombs list. And we do something similar. We need to return a list of those things. Here we showed the two type of bombs this way. Text icon 1 and text icon 2. Here, this one will be dynamic now. So in the selection of options, oh damn, this can get complex, huh? In the selection of options, we will have a variable type. How do we get the value? It's from prepare owned bombs list. Ah wait, no, it should go here. Okay. I hope it works. For now, let's just return the normal thing. In an array though, huh? Is it an issue if I return it in an array? Wait, I should check here. In the selection, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Maybe I should make this thing the other one and stop. Let's see now if it works. Shall we? I knew it. Because unfortunately you want to get to return a single object, not more than one, right? Here I get a list. Maybe I can just have this function call only the first value. Where is it? I'm lost here. I should be here, right? So maybe when I call this one, I only want the first. What I mean is, we call the function and we only get the first value. So we kinda get what it contains without a container. Okay, that's it, right? No, because we also... It means it will also change how we present this one. Then we should include it in another container? That's kinda weird. Let's see what happens. I knew it. What if we put a container on the other one? So it's in 3 containers. I'm confused. I'm confused. I should debug it maybe. Let's debug it, sure, I might have confused on that part. So it's on the Windows. Right here, when I get the options. Here it's the first part. Let's see, the options are a single object. I got only one object. How? I got a single object. Should I make it in a container again? Ah, because it's an array. Can I have to try then. Let's remove all this stuff of getting the first value. What if I just return them raw like this, without even a container? Can I? I don't know. Let's see. So what do we get now? Only the first option. What? Okay. So maybe we should return still a container. So why it only gets the first one? I want the entire thing. We can have... I don't know how to return this thing. Because we have multiple objects of an array. Let's see. So now, what do we get? Both option, nice. Now we enter the window again. Wait, it means maybe we need to put it in 2 containers. One for the rows and one for the columns. Like we did here, right? Yeah. It's not working anymore. Again. Also, we need to put an extra space because apparently it didn't count. It didn't count the movement we did, but for now it's fine. Though again, it doesn't work anymore. Maybe it's an issue on the count. Last time it happened again. The issue is here. How is it wrong? Maybe we need to get 0, 0. Let me see. It did skip. We can get a break now. I see. Wait. Because it's... I see. Because we got or a selection or a variable. We want a variable selection, which is even more complex. I learned the lesson. Now we do them case by case. I don't care. It's literally called case for a reason. Okay, to be clear, we get first the length. Oh wait, later. First the length. And then we send all the options. In the same way, right? And I suppose we should increase the current Y. That's it, right? It doesn't work. Ah yeah, because I did not change anything. Variable selection. Okay, look at this. We can remove the free space now. And now we have it. You know what? Instead of the cursor, we could also place a bomb. Make a bomb icon. I believe we can put it here. Okay, what do we need now? A way to we need to now make it work. Because now it's scripted, it's this. We need to make it unique. So, let available bombs options or elements. For now it's an empty array, which we will put here instead of this one, which we will keep as a reference. We need to know which available bombs we have, which is simple though, right? It's explosions bombs dot, what was it? owned bombs. And we get all the owned bombs like this. It's an array. So for each one of those elements, we can just put the icon and the thing. How do we get the icon? We should put it here in the parameters. For now, icon 1, of course. Icon 2. For the start doesn't even need an icon. The fast. Icon 3. Or 6, 7. Of course. Okay. So now we can go with first for each. Available bombs for each bomb name. We can first get bomb info, which is stored again in the class bomb info, right? Bomb type, come on. Consistency in names. And we get the one we have, bomb name. And now we create this thing. So, available bombs elements, we add, or push I suppose, the information we need. We push the type, it's an option, and the icon, which will be the value we stored. It's bombinfo.icon, and we may also want to put a name. Okay, and should be enough, right? This will do the miracle. Well, miracle, we only have one. Also, I should put better names. Ah, wait. Isn't the name used elsewhere? Yeah, here. So we can make another one for that, I suppose. We can have, instead of name, how do we call it? Screen name. Title of, but I suppose it works. Is there space for that though? I suppose we can just have cherry. Here we have it. Now, if we want more, we can just set them here. So we can have... to be fair, we can also have it update on the go, right? No, okay. We can have it update on the go, even. We can have bombs explosion on bombs, own the bombs, and we push fast. So now, when we refresh this thing, we will have the fast bomb. Here it is. With icon number 3. Okay, awesome. I should just put the right icons here. Explode everything. Yeah. I'm about to die. I died. I was expecting to explode a little more, but okay. We did great. The menu on the side, I think it works well. We can even make it a little smaller. One under 8 even. Yeah, look at this. We also may want the crystal to not leave the screen, but... Well, the cursor, I mean, not the crystal. I was forgetting something. Should we shift everything back up then? What I was saying. I don't remember. Well, it doesn't matter, right? We did most of the thing. Ah, yeah. I may want to remove the delay. Here. Okay. I can put in the end something like ask confirm. Also, I don't have other bombs now. I may want the player to start with a smaller bombs, an extra bomb though. The fast one. Or even the area one, I don't know. We can nerf it though by having it explode a little slower. So yeah, one, we add the cherry bomb as default. Second, we want a text to say to close. How do we put it at the end? We can make an extra parameter for that. We made the plugin 2 days ago, so we can definitely add new stuff. We can even have let's see. Use dex. We can have let use the y 0. We can have how do we check if there is a parameter? I believe I did it on the server. Here, if as on property. So, what do we want? No. If row was the property of y pos y, or put last even. If row pos y is last, or bottom, what it is, then we say the used y is equal to the last, to the bottom, and we will use it to position it. Otherwise should be default to current y. Okay. Am I forgetting something? Right, yeah, here. Should be set as the bottom. Here. This height. Does it start at 0? Yes. I think it's relative though. So we can have this height minus the distance, because it's otherwise it will draw right at the end, right on top of it. The distance of y here, element distance y. Let's see now. I just need to set here a text that says, well, first we say ask start. I threw weird, but okay, in a different color. And we can have the other parameter, which is pos y bottom, and it should work, maybe. Oh, come on! Yeah, the if is kind of weirdly placed here. If. Oh, definitely not the right position. Definitely not the right position. Though, it's ignoring the rules. It's a good thing. Also, I forgot, even if I said I would, The default one is also the cherry, the fast. What's the issue? It's 35, it's not a lot. It's not decreasing a lot. The height? How is this low? I should put a break here. Oh wait, we need a break before here. I'm glad though everything that is not going right. We can check the issue right away. Here. So as pose Y, it's skipping. Ah, because it's the wrong one. Let's stop here. Okay. And now used Y is different. Huh? Height minus element. Okay, oh, I put a double equal. That's why. My bad. I was making a check. Now it's 2 in the bottom. It's not enough. Should I multiply by 2? Why though? It's working. I don't like this color though. Though we can try whatever color we need. We have time. 2 days. 2 days. Let's try color 4. I'm not trying every number, just to be clear. Okay, I think this is fine. So we can even link it to the bottom. Also, I should highlight the Q&A, right? We start, I'm about to die. I'm fine. Look, I'm fine. Oh yeah, the explosions are going. I'm dead. I'm dead again. I should also work on the timer, the game over, the enemies. To be fair, there's a lot of stuff to do, huh? There's also all the story, the sequence, structuring the roguelike. I want it to be a roguelike. Also, one, because people like it. Second, to add it some replayability. Because I could make every level to be the same, so it's designed around a solution. But I could also make that it's a little random, so players will find the solution. Because I like this idea, since you can improvise your solution if you want. Kinda, to be fair. Especially because you can find easy solution by breaking this rock, which I never did actually. I always took the route below. But you can definitely do it by making this one and this one. And you're free. But what if there's a treasure below, right? Or a coin? And you have 10 seconds to do everything. So you have to strategize in advance. The timing of every bomb. Enemy positioning even. Ten seconds are nothing. Especially with the bombs having a timer. So maybe we should do 2 streams today. We should set up everything. Let's take the notes. Enemies. Win and lose conditions, of course. Roguelike power-ups, I already noted it. What else? I might do the animations for spawning, the dialogues of stream. So we at least can have something that people can look at. Even if the main part is the game, right? The icons. Spawn scene. Okay. Anything else we need to do? I believe we did a lot of things. The randomizing. Oh no, the randomizing. We still have almost 2 days. Tomorrow and the first part of Sunday. Also, it's getting late, so we should still stop here. The off streamer will start with this. Also, I have a lot of things to do off stream as well. I have an idea for the story. I found also a way to kinda link it to the lore and have it also some story relevance. Because I had an idea. I really didn't have an idea, right? We got the protagonist, the exploding maid, that just went into the script. That's it, to find something for her queen or whatever. But I don't even know what. There is no story behind. There is no moral of the story or something. Though I found an idea that might work. And it's vaguely linked to Respawn Banter, I suppose? And to the Upper Dam? And Gibber Bubble? To everything! It's linked to everything. Okay, you would never guess that this game is somehow linked to Respawn Banter, Gibber Bubble, and to the Upper Dam. Never. All of three at once. It's a little stretch, but those are the main links I can name. Okay. That's everything for today. Damn, it was... wait, we still have her looking at... look at her. Isn't our exploding waifu very cute? Look at her, look at her. I was trying to find a personality for her. I believe it's hard to make a character based on explosions that is not super extreme and ecstatic. Like, how can you make her obsessed with explosions? My other idea would be to have a kudere focused on explosions. Which at least it's different from Megumin, right? Okay, so to stop the stream, we can first check if we can raid someone. Let's see. We can raid Meridae. It's some time we didn't raid Meridae, right? Oh no, I opened Da Vinci. Damn. My computer is overheating now. I typed in the other chat, my bad. Okay, that's everything for today. Tomorrow we may make another stream on the evening, on the afternoon, and another one in the evening, because we need to finish this game. Thanks a lot for coming by. I will still do all the thing I mentioned off stream, and we see ya whenever happens.